Hi, I want to explain to you the benefits of the oeuvre. This is the oeuvre for horse riders in particular. So it's a bit strange looking. It's a foam prop. It's designed in a way that when you lie on it or you're on it, that it pushes back at you. So the foam is quite specific to the oeuvre. It's not just like a foam roller. And it's quite different to a foam roller, which lots of people like to use to create instability, because the roller only works side to side in one way. This challenges the body 360 in all directions. So the body has to work everywhere to find the balance. So when you're lying on the oeuvre in supine, so lying on your back, your head would normally be here and your tailbone about there. It really elongates the spine, and there's a nice little groove there for your spine to go in. It's cut out on the side, so there's plenty of room for your hips, so it doesn't restrict the hip joint mobility. And the same thing with the shoulder joints. You're getting a lot of room there for mobility, and it really challenges the balance in all areas of the body, and we're always looking for stability from instability, and that's why I love it so much, because it's just like riding in that sense. You can use the oeuvre lying on your back. You can pop it over this way and you can do prone work lying on your stomach. You can also do prone work that way. You can do side lying work, you can do rotational work, and you can do standing work on it, whether it's in the neck or up the top for different reasons. You might do stand up the top for hip work, you might stand in the neck for knee work and alignment through that area. So you can really make it quite specific to the needs, for your needs. Also, when you're lying on the oeuvre, your pelvis is higher than your head. So what you'll find, that puts you into diaphragmatic breathing without even trying, without cueing someone. And that's the other thing we really love about the oeuvre, not just about the diaphragmatic breathing and that putting you into parasympathetic state, but also that it's task-based learning. So you're creating an environment for the body to learn. So I'm not there cueing someone to switch on their core or to do this or to do that. The environment's educating the body to do that. And we can add weights to load the body or bands to help create that situation. So we can use the oeuvre diagnostically. It's really good to test. There's a whole diagnostic procedure, but we can have a look at which hip is stabilizing better than the other, how far afield a hip has to go in the body to get its stability, how localized it is or global. We can look at the slings in the body, how the slings are working through the body, and the lateral lines, the deep frontal lines, the superficial frontal lines, and the back lines. We can also look at if we have independence of the limbs. So we can move the limbs without the good central column being disrupted in the body. And if that's not possible, we can give the body a good central column. We can also look at hand-eye disassociation. We can do that lying down, we can do it standing up, and we can do it within the exercises. And it's one of the most interesting things, is seeing how just moving your eyes or moving your head independent of your eyes or vice versa can really affect the body's balance. So that's happening on the horse. And this is happening, we can put it into a more controlled environment to make the rider aware, and to also then realize what might be happening on the horse in a similar situation. I love using the oeuvre for big, eccentric, isometric holds, because this is what we're looking for on the horse, that the body is strong at length. So we're creating that situation, and never is the body still, never is the body on a solid surface. So there's always these little tiny adjustments going on in the body all the time, just like it would be when you're riding. The task-based learning also helps the core engage. So we're not telling the body or the person to engage their core. It will engage because of the environment it's in. And also we're looking at the spiral lines, so we can really work the spiral lines of the body through the legs, and it's just really great for the hip function as well. Even just by standing on it and working spiral lines, you really see how the leg can work right up into that hip area from standing on it. It's really great. I love it.